This is a unique place. They are interested in meeting the needs of people and families. And the last thing I believe on their mind is the money.
Mount Hope is unique. It's the place that allows the elderly to live with dignity no matter their financial circumstances. Opened in 1969 to provide skilled long-term care, Mount Hope has always welcomed seniors regardless of their ability to pay. That's what Wanda Thompson needed when her father was terminally ill.
So I start calling homes and I was like, I need pleading basically. I have my father who I love very much and we need end-of-life care. And Michelle was the only one that returned my call, and she said, I hear the plea in your voice, and she said, God just was leading me that I need to help this family.
We admitted her dad, and of course you just feel that compassion for those families that are just so at the end of themselves because they've called many places, they've been turned down whether due to finances or difficulty in care. So it's an honor for us to take those folks.
Mount Hope operates under the biblical directive to meet the needs of the least of these, people who cannot afford the more expensive retirement communities. Those who live here, the staff and administrators, enjoy a family-like atmosphere where individuals are treated with loving Christian care and dignity, serve homemade meals, participate in a wide variety of activities, and receive excellent medical care.
We are a 5-star and a deficiency-free facility. And those are two highest recognitions that you can get from the state. And they're very hard to attain. So, and to maintain the 5-star and quality care and deficiency-free is just an amazing recognition.
I love what I do. I have, over the years, I have tried doing something else and I always come back to taking care of residents. I love to interact with them. This is like my second family.
The staff are committed to Mount Hope, and it seems that many of them have been here for a long time.
I like it here, and it feels like family to me.
This is their life mission and work. It's just not a job. And once again, the staff seem to be part of the family.
But to keep Mount Hope able to serve its residents, the Board of Directors is embarking on a capital campaign called Upon This Firm Foundation, Continuing Our Vision, to address several crucial needs, among them upgrades to the facility. $300,000 is needed to renovate the residents' rooms, and more than $200,000 to renovate administrative offices, conference rooms, the therapy room, resident lounges, and medical equipment.
We're good stewards of what God has given us. We try to keep everything very clean and repaired, but there's some things that are just beyond our capabilities at this point.
Our resident rooms have really not been upgraded since 1970. They are nice and clean and well cared for, but they're just old. They need some tender loving care. The floors are the original flooring, the bathroom, the fixtures. For that time it was great, but it just needs to be upgraded a little bit. We have common areas where activities are held, and our dining room and lunchroom all need upgraded again.
The other major need is for financial help for those unable to pay the full cost of their care. $250,000 is needed to create a benevolent fund for those residents, and another $250,000 to establish an endowment fund.
We don't cover the cost of taking care of the folks by what Medicaid pays us, by what the state pays us. So we have to constantly raise money in order just to operate the building.
That really ties into our mission and our passion and who we are at Mount Hope. When you have a mission and a passion for the least of these, and you take anybody, regardless of what funding they have, it becomes very difficult to always keep up with the funding aspect. So if you have a benevolent care fund, and you have money set aside specifically to meet that cost of care for folks that can't afford their own care, is super important.
In addition, funds are needed for preventative maintenance, specifically on the roof of the building, as well as to keep the facility compliant with government regulations, all part of building that firm foundation.
Mount Hope is a place for the needy. It's not fancy. the funding that comes into Mount Hope is used to help the people that live here, building a firm foundation and a solid ground to move into the future and make Mount Hope even better for each one that lives here.
Mount Hope has a long history of seeing God provide, one way or another, for those who make this their home.
Over all the years I was here, the Lord provided. And if this is the Lord's work, He will provide again. And I really do feel that it's been, and I think if people realize what's going on, I really feel that needs will be met.
Helping to meet those needs offers an opportunity to provide affordable quality care in a wholesome Christian environment based on Christ's model of care for the least of these, and to provide that well into the future.
The board and the leadership at Mount Hope want to build a more solid foundation. There's a solid foundation here already. We want to firm it up and make it even better as we move to the future.
No money is used other than for the residents. If you walk around, you won't see any fancy things and any frivolous purchases. Everything goes to the residents to make their life better. And we would greatly be honored if you would partner with us to make that happen.